Reach level 50 with Poe after unlocking the Randomazo. I'm quite sad Poe is such a rare achievement. He was my favourite character. He uses his nutsack as a weapon. You must have the Randomazo unlocked before attempting this, or it won't count. The Randomazo is a relic found in the Gallo Tower level. Poe starts with garlic as his weapon, an extra pickup range, and 30% less health. I suppose he might be difficult to level to 50 if it wasn't for the fact that you can play the level where enemies are trees, and we're the mega corporation responsible for most of the world's deforestation. As you can see, it's pretty simple to beat your enemies when they literally cannot choose to fight back. Mostly, you can build whatever you want, but I'd say it's probably best to complement your nutsack attack with other area of effect weapons. Once you level 50, just quit out and you've scored an easy achievement. Find all the relics from all stages. There are 13 relics in total in this game, but we only need 11 of them to unlock this achievement. 11 relics can be found located in various levels of the game. The first is in the library, found by walking very, very west. Second and third are found in the dairy plant. A magic banger can be found in Green Acres. It can also be found in your mum. Got him. There's 2 in Gallo Tower. 1 in the bonus map Moonglow. This one needs to be purchased from the merchant. Filling in 50 entries in the game's collection will net Mindbender. Yellow Sign is just chillin' in the Holy Forbidden map. This map can only be unlocked after surviving 14 minutes in Moonglow, and then can't be accessed again once complete, unless you use a cheat. The Bone Zone has a relic dropped by a big boy skeleton. You need to travel south to find and kill this mob. You also need to have the Yellow Sign unlocked first. Dropped by the final enemy in Capella Magna, the Great Gospel also requires the Yellow Sign before being unlockable. Once you've found all 11, you've unlocked your achievement. Defeat 100,000 enemies in a single run with Queen Sigma. Queen Sigma is the final and strongest character in the game. She has stats out the wazoo, and she starts with what I think is pretty much the strongest weapon in the game, the Victory Sword. If you listen closely, she also speaks about subscribing to Slade on YouTube and following his Twitch. Neat! Queen Sigma is unlocked by completing the entire collection, or if you have the Forbidden Scroll of Morbane Relic, you can just type all at once into this cheat screen and bam. Whether you made a good choice or bad choice, once you've unlocked her, I'd recommend loading up Gallo Tower, or the map with all the deforestation, and turning on the Endless Mutator. As far as build goes, you pretty much can't go wrong with any setup due to her OP stats. Anything will work as long as you understand the basics of how weapons synergize. Just remember, to evolve the Victory Sword, you need Tyranno's Box to be maxed out as well. Completing the entire collection is the next rarest achievement, so stay tuned if you're making the good choice. Complete the collection. So the collection is comprised of 131 weapons, items, pickups, relics, and arcanas. There's a very slow and enduring way to complete the collection, or there's a super fast ultimate badass way of finishing the collection. Now you could go through the unlock screen and slowly grind all the way through all the requirements. Like you could max all the characters, play every map, do every little thing the game has to offer. Or just like our last achievement where we unlocked Queen Sigma, you can just go into the secrets menu and cast spell to unlock just about anything you want. Is there a character you want right now? Or a weapon you're just not sure how to go about unlocking? Or maybe you just want to unlock a bonus stage. Go to the fan wiki, search spells, and cheat in whatever you want. There are even a few cheat codes not related to the collection if you're interested in them. Complete any 30-minute stage with Gallo or Divano. Divano and Gallo are powerful late game character unlocks. They both come with a unique starting weapon and can scale into an absolute beast in the late game. And they both start at level 2 and gain armor every 5 levels. Beating any 30-minute stage with either of these characters will unlock the Bracelet achievement. In order to unlock these characters, you either need to discover the Clock Lancet or Laurel's evolution. Or you can cheat. Once unlocked, you're going to have a rough early game due to their starting weapons, but persevere you must. I personally took an area of effect build and then just stood next to this bookshelf so I could brush up on my philosophy. Even if you choose endless mode, at 30 minutes you can die or quit out and the achievement and bracelet weapon are yours. Obtain Gracia's Mirror. Gracia's Mirror is an item that is given by the director. This relic unlocks Inverse Mode, a mode that causes all levels to be harder. The director is inside the Eudaimonia Machine, which is a hidden level in Vampire Survivors. To unlock this level, you need to unlock all 11 previous relics from other stages. I previously mentioned that the All Relics achievement doesn't need all relics, and that there are 2 more relics unlocked later on. Well, once you have all relics, all the other relics, the game will reward you with the level required to unlock Gracia's Mirror. Load into this level, approach the big bad man and tell him you think the game has been too easy, and the relic is yours. If you pick the other option, you will receive the 7th Trumpet relic instead, but not to worry, because re-entering the level will give you the other option anyways, allowing you to have both relics no matter what. Obtain the 7th Trumpet. The 7th Trumpet is another relic that is given by the director. The glorified fart emulator gives a player the ability to play in endless mode. This is a mode that despawns all Reapers and keeps the timer ticking indefinitely. Just like Gracie's mirror, you must unlock all other relics before having the chance to unlock this one. Once all 11 other relics are collected, the level called Eudaimonia Machine will be unlocked. Enter this level, any character will do, and speak to the whomping willow looking thing. The director will ask you a question about how difficult you have found the game. Picking too hard will award you with the Trumpet and give you full access to endless mode. If you accidentally pick the other option though, just reload the level and the director will give you the Trumpet anyways. No worries, mate. Evolve the Bracelet and then the Bracelet. The Bracelet is a weapon that is awarded when beating a 30-minute stage of Divano or Gallo. Once we've unlocked the Bracelet, there's a couple of in-game things that need to be done to unlock its full potential. The Bracelet is a starting weapon of Rayquaza, but if you unlock the weapon through Divano or Gallo, any character has a chance of rolling the Bracelet as a weapon. Once unlocked, you have to max out the weapon's level as usual, and then at max level, it can be evolved into the Bracelet. Don't stop just yet though, level up the Bracelet and at max level, evolve it once again. This will award the Tri-Bracelet, the ultimate bracelet form. Don't forget the Tri-Bracelet can also be leveled up, but it cannot be evolved again. Once you have the Tri-Bracelet, finish the map or quit out, and the achievement is in your back pocket. Discover every standard evolution and union. Every weapon in this game can be evolved or married into a union to create a brand new weapon that slaps absolute ass. We need to grind through and complete every single weapon evolution and union in order to unlock this achievement. There are 22 unique evolutions and unions that need to be collected. Most evolutions need a base weapon to be paired with a passive item. Then they can be evolved once they're maxed out by picking up a chest. Some weapons require a union, where you pair a weapon with another weapon instead of a passive item, and some items need 2 passives to evolve. If you've been paying attention, you'll know you can cheat a lot of the items and weapons into the game. Entering everything into the cheat menu should unlock most of the weapons. But you still need to level up and evolve each weapon manually. Collecting them all can be seen as a pain, but honestly, there are some really cool weapons in this game, and it's probably worth seeing and using most of them. See the final fireworks. There's a final boss in this game. He's pretty hidden, and he has a fair few requirements to even be able to access his level. Once unlocked though, the final boss will be the key to our final hard achievement. The final boss can be found in the Eudaimonia Machine. If you've seen the first half of this video, then you know how to unlock this level already. And what happens when you first visit the hidden boss. Return to the boss for a 3rd time, yep, a 3rd time, and he will attack you. I picked Sigma for this. Sigma these nuts! Because she's the strongest character. You can't attack the director, but instead you must survive all 5 of his phases. It can be kind of hard, or at least I read on the internet it's considered hard, but I didn't even really know what was going on and I beat him first try. I think the Reaper killing you is just part of it, just revive and don't be discouraged. And that's it, Vampire Survivors' hardest achievements. Thank you for your time.